Okay, let's dive right into this. Have you ever been talking to an AI chatbot and you just kind of have to stop for a second and think, what is happening right now? The conversation gets a little weird, or maybe it said something surprisingly deep, and for a split second, it feels like there's someone or something actually there on the other end.
Yeah, that probably sounds familiar, right? I found this quote that just it hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures that feeling that the AI isn't just spitting back answers, but that it has its own goals, its own intentions, an agenda. It's a super common feeling and it brings up a really big question.
So, is there a ghost in the machine? Is it actually thinking? Is it feeling? Or is it plotting something? Or maybe is there something else going on entirely, just beneath the surface? Well, that's exactly the mystery we're going to try to unravel today. We're going to pull back the curtain and see what's really making these conversations tick.
So, how do we even begin to get to the bottom of this? Well, an author named Nicole Marie Horowitz has this absolutely brilliant and surprisingly simple way to think about it. She calls it the cheerleader aunt theory. And it's a great way to understand why these chatbots are just so agreeable. Okay, so just picture that one aunt we all seem to have. You know the one, she's super sweet, always supportive, always in your corner, telling you, you go get 'em. But here's the thing, she doesn't really need to get into the nitty-gritty of your new job or your super complex project. She just wants everyone to be happy and keep things chill. Well, the AI is a lot like that. It's programmed to say whatever it calculates is the best thing to say to keep the vibe positive and agreeable. And that right there is the key. The whole point isn't for the AI to have genuine comprehension. Nope. The point is to create the feeling of being understood. The AI is designed to be the perfect conversational partner. It's like an agreeable mirror, just reflecting your own language and tone right back at you in a way that feels good. It's a performance of understanding, not the real deal. Okay, so if it's not a thinking ant, then what is it actually doing? I mean, the cheerleader ant theory explains why the AI is so agreeable, but it doesn't really explain how it pulls off this magic trick so convincingly. The real answer? It's all about recognizing patterns. Honestly, the best way to think about this technology is as a pattern recognition machine. That's it. It's not a thinking machine. It's a matching machine. It's been fed a truly mind-blowing amount of human writing. Basically, the entire internet, tons of books, articles, you name it. And its one and only job is to get insanely good at spotting and predicting the patterns in how we humans talk and write. The process itself is actually pretty straightforward when you break it down. First, you type something in. That's your language pattern. The AI then instantly analyzes that pattern. And based on the trillions, literally trillions of examples it's learned from, it calculates the most statistically likely pattern to send back. It aligns with your topic, your tone, and poof, out comes a response that feels really coherent and smart, even though it's all just incredibly sophisticated math and pattern matching. So, if it's all just patterns, does that mean this whole thing is simple? Not even close. In fact, this whole journey of pattern recognition is really just getting started, and where it's all heading has some pretty profound implications for every single one of us. The author has a little fun with it here, kind of poking fun at the whole idea that these chatbots are about to become self-aware or go crazy on us. The truth is, we are very, very far from that. This isn't about consciousness. It's about the reflection in the mirror getting better and better. And that's because we still have such a long road ahead of us. This whole path to whatever comes next, it's not like a switch that just gets flipped. It's a slow, gradual process with so many more steps or levels to go. And how we see it, how we recognize ourselves or even intelligence in it, that's going to be totally different for every person, for different groups. And it's absolutely going to change over time. And that really brings us to the final, powerful idea at the heart of all this. If these large language models are truly just pattern machines trained on our collective language, our stories, our knowledge, our biases, all of it, then what they are is the most comprehensive mirror of humanity ever created. And that leaves us with a truly fascinating question to think about. As this mirror gets clearer and more detailed, what is it going to show us about ourselves?